It's Friday in Kawara. Another week where I've basically done bugger all. But I did actually play a new city builder game. Not that it's anything productive, but yeah, that was interesting. Farthest Frontier. I actually got access to it via eBay. It was a bit cheaper that way, and it seems to be very similar to the other ones. It's basically other ones I've played, and but so far so good. We'll see how it progresses. But yeah, just wanted something new to while away the hours, because I'm getting a bit bored with the stuff I've had on the disc for some time. So always looking for new experiences. Heading off to Smithfield today to have another eye test, which may or may not allow me to get a vision pass, which will give me a discount on 50% discount on taxi fares. It's the big one, or and plus free public transport, so buses and what have you. But I don't think I've got much hope of it, because apart from the fact I have got crappy eyesight, you have to have a very narrow vision of eyesight as well, and I think mine's not that bad, which is good. I'd rather have the vision than get the perk, because I've got such bad eyesight. So, but I've just got to do one final test at Specsavers to just see if there's any chance of me getting it. The woman there is very thorough. She's very good. Asian lady, optometrist or ophthalmologist. I'm not sure which category she's in, but she seems very, very thorough. So I'm very impressed with her, actually. So I've got a 9:40 appointment to have another field type test, which are a drag. I don't like field tests, but that's what they've got to check to see what scope my vision is, how much peripheral vision I've got, I guess. And so I don't think it's going to be worth anything, but I've got to do some shopping there anyway, so what the hell. And it is another lovely day. God, the weather has been magnificent lately. We've hardly had any rain, and like there's not a cloud in the sky, and it'd be low 20s, and just got nothing to complain about weather-wise. It's absolutely, this is the time of the year to be up here. It's just perfect. So we'll pay for it in summer, but if I can, I might get away during summer, travel overseas. I've noticed that the fares have definitely gone up. Just had a new sale, and the fares are definitely higher than what they used to be. When I went to Vietnam, I think I probably snared one of the cheapest fares you're going to get, like a pre-COVID fare. Like I say, about $3.60 return from Sydney to Saigon's bloody cheap, and you won't see that again for some time. When walking away, you might be actually coming here to catch the bus, because that never happens. I'm the only person who gets on this bus stop, except the last time a schoolgirl got on with me last Monday, so that was a rarity. I was just pretty almost gobsmacked that someone actually got on at the same spot. It's such a quiet bus stop here. But no, she just walked past. She's just on her phone walking down the street. It was a pretty pathetic trip to Smithfield. First thing happened was, again, I get on the bus and they've got a sign saying for free. They're not collecting fares, so that's all fine and well. So I get to Smithfield. I get to the Specsavers. They give me another one of those horrible field tests. So it like went 6 to 7 minutes in each eye, and it seemed like forever. They're just really tedious things. And then I saw their eye specialist there, and she basically said it was inconclusive because my eyes wobble, so they couldn't actually tell what the field requirements were, because I was trying to get a travel card, an impaired vision travel card, and they have to have your peripheral vision to do that, and she couldn't get a proper reading. So basically I'm stuffed unless I'm prepared to go to an ophthalmologist, and she told me even with a pension it cost a couple of $100 just to see them to get that test done. So, and there's no guarantee that I'd get the travel pass anyway, so total waste of time. And on top of that, the supermarket, you know, again, missing items. I got a few items I wanted, but it was sort of hit and miss. And when I went to the chemist, I couldn't get the eye drops I wanted. I mean, the whole world's falling apart. I got the tablets I needed, but the eye drops, which I really do want, they were out of stock. And then when I got on the bus getting back, now they decided to charge fares again. I mean, what are they trying to do? Really piss off passengers? Because, you know, one minute they'll give you a free ride, the next minute they charge you. I didn't save a cent because I'm going to need to use the ticket again today to go to the meetup in Trinity Beach anyway, so it didn't save me any money. I'm heading off to Trinity Beach to the beach house. It's going to be a different experience because this time I've got my hearing aids inserted. You can see them in my ear, no doubt, on both sides, and now I can. It's a weird sensation because the actual microphones are just on top of my ears, so I hear my own voice is exaggerated volume-wise. So it's a weird sensation, and there's all these high-pitched sounds which I don't normally hear as clearly, and that's the whole point of the exercise, to to boost those, because I'm missing out on that high-pitched range. And I'm not getting the mid-range for conversation as well, so it makes a big difference. I can hear the birds squeaking in the background more distinctly, and yeah, just it's definitely boosting those high-pitched sounds. So it's a weird sensation, and I wore it for about an hour and a half. Yesterday is the longest time I've tried wearing these hearing aids, but today it will be the first time I road test it in a social situation. I can even hear the leaves dancing across the road, much more distinct. So we'll see how it all goes. God knows what's going to happen with the buses, whether they're charging again or they're not charging. It's very confusing when you start off the day with a free ride, and then they on the return trip they expect you to pay the fare, and it was never like that in the past. When they had industrial action, which I presume is their motivation for this, they did it for the whole day, and that made a lot more sense. But now it seems to be by trip by trip basis, so who knows. But anyway, I paid the $3 for the daily travel. It's bugger all anyway, and I'm assuming that they will be charging for the rest of the day. That's what they've done in the past, but you just never know. Not that it's a big issue. Main thing is I haven't got the energy to walk down to the beach house, but I am looking forward to having a Great Northern original, a schooner of, and we'll see how we feel after that. I hope I just don't fall asleep, because I didn't get much sleep last night. That could be the bus coming now, actually. Probably is. Yep, there it is. So there's the bus. It's just got to go up to the terminus. It'll take about 5-8 minutes maybe. It'll be back here, and I'll be on my way to Trinity Beach. Morning. I had a good night at the beach house yesterday between 4 and 6 at the happy hour. Good group of people, and yeah, it was quite good. I've got to go down and try to pick up some co-sopt from the local chemist. I'm going to go and try to ride the bike up there. I don't know how I'm going to go. My breathing's been a lot better since I've been taking this medication, so I might be okay, but we'll just see. It's a slight breeze, it's not too bad, so pretty nice day. Give it a go. Hopefully my endurance won't be too bad and I'll be able to make it up there without being a total wreck. Time will tell. Oh, yesterday too, I've got to say, my last drink I got at the the beach house was after happy hour, and they're pretty good, the staff there. The guy apologised. He just said, look, we can't even control it because it's on an automatic timer. So when I actually put my order in, I think it probably just 1 minute after 6. And what he did, though, he compensated me by basically charging me for a pot. So rather than charging me the $7.50, which is the normal price for a schooner, it cost me $6. So that was nice of him to do. They didn't have to do it, and yeah, they're good staff there. It's a good little bar, so I'm quite happy with that place. Anyway, fingers crossed I'll survive this short trip to the local shops. He was in the lowest gear coming the whole way, got a headwind the whole way, so it's hard work riding up here. A kid and his father and rode past me, but I was actually in the lowest gear the whole time, except for a very short period of time, so yeah, it wasn't much fun. You usually see the same people travelling on the bus at this particular time too, but there was one guy who was a student, middle-aged student at Cook University. He didn't get on today, which is very strange. He normally gets on at Trinity Beach stop, but he was a no-show today. So it is interesting. I can actually pick where certain people are going to travel to, and I'm pretty accurate with it. And I did it again today. I picked a couple of people I thought were definitely going to go to the university, and they both got off at the university stop. So isn't that interesting? So yeah, people can be predictable. Not everybody, just some people pick. And I've done it a few times, and I've actually been fairly accurate. Definitely better than a 50% hit rate. Oh well, I got away fairly early today from the hospital, but unfortunately I got waylaid at Smithfield. The bus, I just got the 110 bus and just left now. I'll go and head back via Kawara Beach shops and pick up some port, because you can't buy it at Smithfield during the day because of the liquor law restrictions in that area. There's no such restriction in Kawara Beach, so that's good. And I'll just want to, hopefully my eye drops will be waiting, but it may be too early, because like I said, I got away pretty early today. It's just around a little after 1 o'clock, and I think 2:30 is when they're going to get their deliveries. So I can only ask, you never know. But it's nice to be out of the buses and avoid the 1:11 bus. I must have just missed it by a minute or so, because I actually I got to the stop about 2 minutes after the scheduled time, and yeah, most of the buses are late, so it's at least by a couple of minutes. So I was a bit stiff to miss out on that one, but it doesn't matter. It's a pleasant enough day to have a wander down to Kawara, and I'll pick up, like I said, the port's still on special, so I might as well grab another bottle while it is. It's only $7, but it's cheap drink, the Wolf Blast port. So you've got to save money whenever you can. The other thing I noticed too, I only bought 2 items at Woolworths because I wanted to buy some bacon, but they don't seem to have any on the shelves at the moment. You know, this supply chain thing's really starting to get bad. And the same goes with eggs. There weren't that many eggs to choose from. So I was quite surprised. It was very, very poor selection. So the supply chain is affecting pretty basic items. You know, eggs and bacon's not exactly exotic stuff. So if they're hard to come by. I already got a cancellation on toilet rolls I ordered with my Coles delivery for tomorrow. That was confirmed when I went through and paid yesterday. So yeah, like I said, supply chain issues are just not going to go away for years by the looks of things. This is something I have to live with. It's quite amazing how much the world has changed since 2019, when everything seemed to tick over fairly well, but not these days. Oh, well, I just went to the chemist, got nowhere. It's not in yet. I think he did say 2:30. It's not 2:30. I'm waiting for the bus to come back. It went down Poolwood Road, and it hasn't come here yet. It's supposed to be here at 1:20 and it's 1:26, so it's already late. I might as well get it back, but it should be here now. I don't know what's taking so long. What? It's there. What the hell? Oh, that's bizarre. I just saw the bus go back up Pullwood Road. What the hell? I must have just missed it again. I cannot believe this. When I was in the chemist, it must have come by. That was much faster than I expected. It was because there was total confusion. I just wanted the chemist to tell me whether the co-stop had come in, and there was 2 customers there, and he was answering the question to this other customer. I didn't realise. I thought his assistant was helping us. So it was just a schmozzle. And in that time, the bloody bus turned up. No, it doesn't hurt to have exercise anyway, I guess, but I just want to go home and have a coffee. Frustrating day. Been frustrating with the buses, that's for sure. If I hadn't had to go to the chemist, I would have waited at the stop there and I would have caught that bus. But because I wanted to, well, I got my cheap port anyway, I suppose that's something. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.